Okay, we're back making our macaroni. I'm actually keeping a little heat on it. I have cooked my noodles. You want to make sure you don't overcook your noodles because remember it does have to go in the oven and bake. What we're going to do is apply the cheese. I have 4 different types of cheese: a Colby sharp cheese. I have a cheddar sharp cheese, a mild sharp cheese, and then I'm also going to use a mozzarella, and then a egg batter that I'm going to mix with 2 eggs and about a half a cup of milk. Now, if you plan on not baking this, don't add the eggs. You can still add the milk. Um, or if you do add the egg, make sure you cook your macaroni on the stove top. You can follow the same ingredients I have in my description below, not on my website, my macaroni and cheese. What I'm doing here is I'm going to let the cheese start melting down in here. I'm not going to add all my cheese because I'm actually going to put some in a casserole dish when we go to make it. Alright. This is actually where you can melt your butter. I'm telling you, I'm smelling those sweet potatoes, candy yams, and they're smelling so good. I use 2 pounds, so I would about use about a stick and a half of butter. Let's see here. You don't have to use mozzarella. I typically, periodically use it, but not always. And then a mozzarella move. You can use Monster cheese. In some places, if you're in Florida, they might not even have it. Longhorn cheese is one of my favorites to use. Alright, and I'm just letting this melt down. Adding a little bit more cheese into it. I'm going to pause this while this melts down and then come back and then I'll show you what we're going to mix in here. While you're melting it down, you can add, in this case, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of black pepper, because we're using 2 boxes, remember. And then I'm also going to just stir this up here. Come back and let this melt a little, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's melted. Again, what I used was, I made my noodles, add about 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, salt, and into the water as it boils to give your noodles some flavor. If you need to watch your sodium, with the sharp cheese, you really don't have to add too much salt. You can go down to like a half a teaspoon. Alright. So let me let this melt and then I'll be right back. Okay, the cheese is melted and under below I put how many ounces of cheese I use per container or block of the cheese. It's up to you on how cheesy you want it. What I have mixed here is 2 eggs, so I use 2 boxes of noodles, and then I have some milk, kind of make like a creamer. I just added about 2 pinches of, I added 2 pinches of salt to the eggs. Alright, so now we're in the money of making it nice and creamy, and you can taste this to your liking. Just want to show you how cheesy it is. Alright, one of my secrets, I don't think you need to overuse it, but it does give it flavor. Old folks will tell you, oh, we didn't do that back in the day. I'm going to do a Z of mustard. I do about a Z. You do a Z, I promise you, you'll not use too much, right? So I'm going to come back to you. You don't want to over mustard, please. And you said, well, I got it off his recipe. No, you didn't. You didn't get it at my recipe. You got me adding it, but not too much. I just want to show you some of the final product of this. Look how nice this is. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this in a casserole dish, and I'm just going to show you before I put it in the oven, okay? I'll be right back. I honestly thought I was ready, but I wasn't. I want to show you one more thing. What I did was took some of the cheese and left it uncooked or unmelted so I can melt it as it bakes in the oven. I just wanted to come back and show you that real quick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in a casserole dish, and I'll show you before it goes in the oven. Okay, I just wanted to show you how the macaroni looks prior to going into the oven. It's very, very good. I heated some up in the microwave just to kind of try it out. I added a splash of black pepper on it. I'm going to cook this about 45 minutes. Again, I'm taking this to my friend's house for Thanksgiving. Alright, and I would like for you to leave a comment back how the macaroni went for you on Thanksgiving. I'm going to cover it with a lid, glass lid. It's ready to go in the oven. I'm telling you, those sweet potatoes smell so good. Alright, I appreciate you watching my video. I'm going to come back with the final product when it comes out of the oven. But I do appreciate all your kind words and support. For those who, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also check me out on chefmcfadden.com. Also, you can look at me for Chef McFadden on Twitter, Instagram, and you can go into my Facebook and like my Facebook as well, which I'm going to do a lot with my Facebook coming up here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this baked. This video was short and easy. I really enjoy cooking with you guys. I have meatloaf coming up, and then I also have a pound cake, lemon pound cake with icing on it. So we're going to cook up here. We got 2 more things to cook. I'm glad to be able to bring this many videos to you. This video is actually going to day 2 on Tuesday because of Thanksgiving being Wednesday. Thursday. I want you to be able to have time to get your supplies and ingredients, and that way you can use these recipes. All right. Well, I want to go ahead and get this in the oven. Again, it's going to bake about 45 minutes. What I'm going to do, and I'll tell you, probably after baking this for about 35 minutes, I'm going to take the lid off and then let it bake for brownness, or the golden brown, kind of give it like a texture on the top. You're welcome to put breadcrumbs on it. Some people add stewed tomatoes, but of course that's all final fixing. Or there's other websites out there for recipes on breadcrumbs. I went Southern style the way we do it in Pennsylvania, and this is the way I've been brought up to make it, and I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with the final product. Okay, I'm back with the final product of the baked macaroni and cheese. So excited to pull it out of the oven. When I'm pulling out of the oven, I just want you to know that you have an option here when you're pulling out your baked macaroni and cheese. One would be you can either brown it more. I think this is brown enough. I'm going to zoom in on this. But that's the final product of the macaroni and cheese that we cooked today. Again, let me know how you like my ingredients. Just going to zoom in on that. Let's bring it here. And I always protect the counter even though they say I don't have to. Okay, so that's the macaroni and cheese coming right out of the oven. Golden brown, not overcooked. This was 45 minutes later. This will definitely make people think that you can cook if you really can't. This is as easy as it gets. You saw how easy it was. Please subscribe to my YouTube video at Chef McFadden by going into the search engine bar. Hit subscribe, and then also I have 21 other videos there. Now we'll be up to close to, I think with the 6 videos coming out, close to 27 videos this week. I'm going to keep pushing them out here with the understanding that I'm here to brand and here to stay. Still working on my cookbook, debut January 31st, 2016. And then also coming up, I do have now, which live you can see it, is my, would be my website, chefmcfadden.com. This recipe is not on there, but if you look in the description, you'll see the basics that I used here. Follow the video, but the brand and all the name brands that I use, the cheese, all that's going to be in that cookbook, which you can download to your Kindle, and you'll have it forever. All right, I do appreciate your love and support. I do hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Again, leave me comments, let me know how you like the video. Like the video if you do. Also, in the comment section, tell me why you're thankful this Thanksgiving. Thanks for cooking with Chef McFadden.